Students of class 8, welcome to the study of the chapter 2, that is microorganism friend and foe, that has given in your book. And today topic is the microorganism, whether they are friend or they are foe. Foe means enemy, friend means friend. So here some pictures are there that are showing the different types of microorganism like amoeba, paramecium, chlamydomonas, spirogyra, yeast, penicillium, rhizopus, virus, fungi, etc. And somehow you must seen about the diagram of bacteria. So dear student, let us study about the chapter 2 microorganism friend and foe. My dear students, you have seen small water bodies surrounding your house, and these small water bodies, they are having a lot number of the microorganisms, whether they will be protozoan, bacteria, fungi or algae. And these microscopic organisms, they cannot be seen by the naked eye. Only they can be seen with the help of the microscope, and that is why they are categorized as the microorganism. And further, they are having their 4 category for the study over here: protozoan, bacteria, fungi and algae. Dear students, viruses are also microscopic, but they reproduce themselves only inside the host cells. When they infect anybody, then they will be able to produce themselves. Otherwise, they will be not able to produce themselves in the outer environment, which the host may be the bacterium, plants and animals. So dear students, therefore these all microscopic microorganisms are categorized as useful and harmful, both friend and foe. So here you are looking here the diagram of bacteria. This is the spiral shaped bacteria. This is the rod shaped bacteria like bacillus. The bacillus bacteria is having rod shape. Spiral bacteria, that is having spiral shaped. So these are the example diagram of the bacteria. And now let us see the example diagram of the protozoan. Protozoans like amoeba and paramecium. Dear students, the protozoan is having a unique characteristic that they are having the contractile vacuole. Because of the presence of this contractile vacuole in the cell body of this amoeba and paramecium, they get categorized in the protozoans as the protista. They all are called protozoans. And this chlamydomonas, this is unicellular algae. This is the algae, not fungi. This chlamydomonas, that is having the chlorophyll, chloroplast. The chlamydomonas is able to manufacture their own food and having these 2 flagella, but diflagellates microorganisms, that is chlamydomonas. Here this is the diagram of the spirogyra that you as you see in the microscope, sometimes in the laboratory. This is the spiral shaped, ribbon shaped structure, that is spirogyra. This is the multicellular algae, but microscopic. And dear student, this is fungi. This is the cell body and bud of the yeast, that is the unicellular organism. This is the fungi, that is Penicillium. And dear students, this Penicillium, from the Penicillium, the antibiotic penicillin has been discovered by Alexander Fleming. So this is very important fungi, that is Penicillium. Furthermore, this is Rhizopus. This Rhizopus is called bread mold. It is grown on the bread when it get moisture, and it is having the branch structure like hyphae and sporangium. This is the sporangium of this Rhizopus, and this is hyphae. Further, dear students, these are the viruses. These are the viruses. This is the typical virus body, that is having the protein coating along with the jet-like structure. And this is the coronavirus. This is a type, again a kind of virus that is having the protein coating with the spike protein. These are the spike proteins. So these are the viruses. So dear students, you've seen so many diagrams of these microorganisms, and in these microorganisms, some are friend, some are useful, and some are harmful. So let us see about the microorganisms that found in water host as a parasite, and in air and soil as per their nature of growth. It means, what does it means? कि वो जितने भी ये माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिजम्स हैं, या तो पानी में पाए जाएं, या फिर होस्ट में पाए जाते हैं पैरासाइट के रूप में, या फिर मिट्टी में पाए जाते हैं, जैसा इनके ग्रोथ का नेचर होता है. सो लेट अस सी अबाउट द यूजफुल माइक्रो ऑर्गेनिज्म. Dear students, there are several events that you have seen at your home, that the making of curd from milk. Making of curd from milk, that is the process by which curd gets synthesized as a result of the infection of this, as a result of the lactic acid bacillus, which this bacteria help in the making curd from milk as a very much useful for us to synthesize vitamins in our body. This lactic acid bacillus is very important for our body because it synthesizes the natural vitamins in our body. That is why it is used as curd, which is a make of a product that is at our home from the milk. So this is the bacteria lactic acid bacillus or lactobacillus, rod-shaped bacteria, very useful. Second microorganism, that is yeast. Yeast perform the fermentation process, and the formation of alcohol from sugarcane is the result of the fermentation, that is by yeast, or formation of vinegar from the sugar solution, that is a result of fermentation. And in this fermentation, actually what happens, this yeast, when it gets the sugarcane or glucose solution, then that glucose solution get converted into the alcohol, and formation of carbon dioxide takes place by the yeast. This is the chemical processing by the yeast. So these two products obtained from the fermentation by the yeast from the sugar solution or sugarcane solution. Dear student, yeast produce carbon dioxide, and during the formation of making cake during your birthday, this carbon dioxide form duff, which facilitate the formation of केक एज फ्लफी, काफी मोटा केक बन जाता है. डियर स्टूडेंट, दिस इज द ईस्ट बड, ईस्ट सेल बॉडी, एंड इट विल बी कंटिन्यूड इन द नेक्स्ट वीडियो अबाउट द सम अदर यूजफुल microorganisms as well as the harmful microorganisms, and you will be able to get the whole knowledge of this topic. Thank you very much for watching this video.